Come alive, higher heights are reaching alive. Fire for God, I'm screaming alive. Everybody feeling alive, cause the spirit feeling alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth, him alive. Visions and dreaming, come alive. I gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever in the world you are, you're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station. It's a Make Me Move Monday. The last day in February. The last day in the best month. We do not happy. We do not happy, children of God. But on the bright side, I'm all dressed up for the last day in February for this year. I'm all dressed up. Beautiful Monday, the 28th of February, 2022. Tomorrow, new month, March. Yeah. We're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube. Wherever you are, sign on, rock on, roll on, whatever you gotta do. Love 101 FM Jamaica. So that's on Facebook and YouTube. As you stroll on and roll on, please remember to like and comment and share. Now, if you don't comment, I will not know that you're here. So please, children of God, please do comment. Hey, my peeps on the WhatsApp Live, 876-997-3125. What's up? My friends listening to us on the FM band, 101.1, 357, and 9. Good afternoon to you. My friends listening to us via the website at www.love101.org. Or you are listening to us via the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Gotta say good afternoon to you. Taxi drivers, bus drivers, conductors and conductresses, passengers, essential service workers, good afternoon. Employees, employers, helpers, everybody. Good afternoon. Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I will bring you highlights from the news. 145 mental exercise. Roll over. 2 days now it roll over. Yeah, so I hope you guys are ready with your answers, okay? 2 o'clock prayer blast with Reverend Sheldon Gibbons of the Baptist Churches. Then 2:15 body talk. We talk with associate counseling psychologist Hella Jean Hepburn, and she will join us to share on anxiety disorder. 2:45 the Way to Live broadcast comes your way. Then 3:15, what does the Bible say about bitterness? 3:45 celebrations. So at that time, you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings, children of God. That is 3:45, not before. 4 o'clock small people show comes your way with Anticaline. Then 4:55, we wrap it all up inside alive on this Make Me Move Monday. Are you guys ready to move? I know I am. Are we ready? Now it's time for our highlights from the news at this time. Now, U.S. Embassy commits to development of STEAM. With a need for new talent in the science and technology industries, the United States U.S. Embassy is renewing its commitment to the advancement of the Jamaican people with the introduction of the Makers Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math, that's STEAM Club, at the Robeson American Center at the Embassy in Kingston. The club's launch last Friday showcased science's more personal and student-focused side, an approach the Makers Club aims to take in the learning and advancement of STEAM subjects. It will provide a space for students age 8 to 22 to learn, understand, and contribute to STEAM fields through the resources of the Robeson American Center. Now, climate grave threat to billions in urbanized world. From searing heat islands to flash floods and rising seas, an increasing trend of climate change impacts threatens half of the world's population living in urban areas, a major report by UN experts said earlier today. Cities will have to adopt to protect people, property, and crucial infrastructure in an intricately interconnected world economy where shocks can ripple across global supply chains.
And Barbados PM wants Caribbean to remain zone of peace. Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley has called for the Caribbean to remain as a zone of peace as she criticized Russia's invasion of Ukraine, insisting that Ukrainians have a right to self determination without the interference of others. Motley told the convention that the principles that obtained in Venezuela 2 years ago are the same principles that are now obtained in Ukraine. Motley said that Grenadians know more than any other people in the Eastern or Southern Caribbean that the days of the Caribbean Sea, being the staging ground for the conflict between great imperial powers, and must not be allowed to be resurrected at all. Now, the news: US recommends Americans in Russia to leave immediately. The United States recommended that Americans in Russia leave immediately following the invasion of Ukraine. The department warned that options for getting out of Russia are dwindling quickly as international sanctions bite, including many countries having closed their airspace to Russian carriers. It warned of potential for harassment against US citizens by Russian government security officials. Now, can you imagine you're in the plane and you're like, oh, you're going to know the difference in the sky when you're there. How are you going to do? I'm not a pilot. Don't judge me. But everywhere in the sky don't look the same. Well, you will have that what do you call that thingy? That map thingy? That thingy. But how are you going to know when the whole sky look the same? How are you going to know where to avoid? My God. Well, finally in the news, UN urged to tackle plastic trash epidemic with treaty. The UN has launched a global effort to forge a landmark treaty curbing plastic pollution, an epidemic with escalating costs for the environment and human health. More than 100 nations are expected to agree to a blueprint for a treaty on plastic waste during 3 days of in person talks in Nairobi and virtual deliberations. The UN's paramount body for the environment heard that plastic had now been found on the remotest beaches, in the air and soil, and within tiny fish and the human bloodstream. Wow. Some plastic makers have expressed general support for a treaty but resisted calls for production caps or the phasing out of certain single use items. Well, we in Jamaica stopped doing that long time. But you know, do you know that black people we recycle our bags? When you see all those things happening, you know, it's not us. It is not us. Because we will recycle one bag 100 times. Talk truth. Plastic bag we will recycle. Don't it? Anyway, so less than 10% of the 460 million tons of plastic produced in 2019 was recycled, and most black people do that, according to the OECD, with most ending up in landfill or the oceans. Oh no, that's not good for the ocean or the land. And those are the highlights from the news at this time, Monday, February 28th, 2022. We trust you were informed. Now it's time for me to go ahead and mark the registered children of God. Please remember that. If you don't comment, I won't know that you are on here. Let's go. Colleen Oliphant, good afternoon. Present. Iona Ashburn. Marva Linda, good afternoon. Kareen Bennett. Marshall. Diane Walters. Joan Tomlinson. Mary James. Caribbean Gospel Zone, good afternoon to you. Unplug and unwind. Sandra Ellison. Denise S. Curry. Dreen Cunningham, good afternoon. Charmaine Blackwood. Paula Stevenson. Marshall Lawrence, good afternoon. Barbara Griffiths. Rosalind Pearson, good afternoon. Hey, Maxwell Prince, present. Christine Hughes, good afternoon. Denzel King is long time I don't see you. Sonia Hamilton, good afternoon. Winsome Campbell, Roxanne Tucker, good afternoon. Dolores Nelson, Nelson, Eleni Taylor, good afternoon. Angela Walsh, Elaine Pusey, good afternoon. Maxine Kelly, Lorna Reynolds, Delroy Melvin, Claudia Daly Bowen, good afternoon, you're present. Let's see, Rupert Wilson, Charlotte Winter, Etta Knight, good afternoon. Elroy Wedderburn, Veronica Powell, good afternoon. Words of Inspiration, hello. Oh no, final day in our month. It was good. Yeah, final day in our month. It was really good, Veronica Powell. Really good. My friends on the WhatsApp Live, 876-997-3125. Who is first? Terry from Spanish Town, good afternoon, you're first. Sister Bradshaw, Rose from Hampton Green, good afternoon to you. This one says, hey, Sarah, good afternoon. Welcome to Monday. Blessings. Nikki Brown from James Hill. Sister Pam from Frank Hall. Charmaine from Pepine. Sandrine from Banbury present. Who is this on board? Good afternoon, Sister Edwards. I'm on board. Marie from Linstead. Champion Carl, good afternoon. Vivid McCarthy from Stony Hill. Confident One, Dwayne Tracy. Who is this? 5137. Good afternoon to you. Let me hear what you're saying.
Sara-Ann, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I am present.
Yes.
Sister Morrison from Yalas.
Sister Morrison from Yalas, good afternoon. 1916, they didn't tell me your name. Good afternoon to you. Paula from Davis Hill, Idona, Della Rica, Auntie Bobby, good afternoon. Sister Annie from Mount Rossa, Edward Wilcock from Bugwog, Jean Watson, Brother Philip from Christiana Manchester, Sister Edna from Ramble, Auntie Donna. Thank you guys so much. Anne Marie Hall, how are you doing? Claudette Rodway from Spanish Town, Sister Clear. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the live. Marvin from Massachusetts, good afternoon to you. It's 1:15 on the Sound of Love 101. It's time for the music.